guys? J-Hoy here. Before we get into today's video, we tell you guys at the start of every single one of these videos that the vast majority of you guys are not subscribed. So make sure to go down below, check. Are you subscribed? If not, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Turn on those post notifications so you never miss an upload. And don't forget, you can always change your mind later. What's going on, guys? J-Hoy back with you today. Welcome back to NHL 22. We are back here on Hockey Ultimate Team, and as you can tell, we have 11 unopened packs. So we obviously got a pack opening for you. So we have a mix of random packs I've gotten. We have HUT rewards. We also have our pre-order packs. Let's see what we got in here. Jumbo Premium Pack. We got 2 Jumbo NHL Players Packs. What's our next thing here? We got 2 Prime Packs. We have a Premium Pack. Our Diamond Player Choice Packs. That's our pre-order packs. Then we have a Players Pack. Another Prime Pack. And then at the end, I turned in some of those Season Collectibles for an XFactor Player Choice Pack. So I don't know what it is, but these XFactor cards are actually kind of like good. And obviously I want like McDavid or one of those like really good cards. So obviously that's what we're going to be doing. I just bought an Alex DeBrincat. Obviously he's a smaller player, but he's got speed. He's playing on my third line now. But we have lots of packs to open. So let's start with the smaller packs. We'll work our way up and hopefully get some upgrades for our team. All right, let's turn the game sound on and get right into the first pack, which is going to be a Prime Pack. Let's open it up. We got 10 items, at least 5 players, with at least 3 of them being gold. I think that was, with at least 2 of them being NHL players, something like that. So Blake Coleman, we're going to take all these packs nice and slow, just in case we get something good here. But so far, so not very good. Lots of jerseys. Maybe we could turn all those in for future packs and stuff. But yeah, nothing in this first one. 81 Blake Coleman. Not going to be a great pull. But let's keep going here. We got another players pack. Like I said, let's get these smaller packs out of the way. I didn't see what was all in it, but we'll see what's we're going to get. All right, gold. That was a bronze player. Chris Tierney, not going to be what we're looking for. As always, we're still looking for upgrades on defense. We have still a couple of gold players in our lineup, so that's what we're trying to eliminate. We're trying to get all special cards in our roster, and so that we don't have to worry about, you know, having bad cards, right? We want to get these good cards in there. We need speed. We need better defense. Goaltender, we're still trying to play around with a couple of different guys right now. We're using Marc-Andre Fleury, and he's been pretty good for us so far. But of course, if we get an upgraded goaltender, I won't be super upset, right? That's going to be definitely an upgrade. So again, once again, nothing really in that one. Send all those guys to collection. All those browns and silver guys will be turned into gold players eventually. So we're going to wait on the XFactor player. We'll wait on those ones. What else do we got? So our next 2 packs are going to be these Prime Packs. We're almost halfway, we're like halfway yet? I don't know. Hopefully we get something good here, right? We haven't had a single upgrade or even anything to really write home about here. We need something, right? Even just a decent pull at this point would be something I'd want, right? But just so far, these low 70s and these 70s overall players, we don't care about, right? We want 80, what do we got to be? 83 plus, I think. 83 plus to get into our roster right now. Tyson Barrie, although at the start of the year, you'd be great. Right now, you're not. Peter Worrell, HUT icon, not really great, right? I can't even clickbait, like, I can't even clickbait icons anymore because they all suck. Like, plain and simple. Like, they're so, like, they're not usable once you get to, like, at the start of this game, he might have made my team. At the very start, after the initial opening packs, he might have made my team. But right now, he is useless. You will never use this card in a team ever. Ever. But yeah, once again, nothing really good in these ones. All right, I think are we halfway through now? We got, what, 6 left on our screen? So we had started with 11, so basically, if we want to do some math here. So a Jumbo Premium Pack, I believe that was called. Got to get something here, right? Premium's in the name. Got to get something good. That guy is not going to be it. Come on, give us something. Got to have something in here. Although, yes, all this stuff is going to be great to turn in for other stuff. We need it now. Alumni jerseys. That was kind of an interesting jersey. Okay. QMJHL jersey. Christy Domenico. Not going to be what we're looking for. Come on, give us some gold players or something here. Not him, but let's get something good here. Wow. Mike Amadio, current Vegas player. These packs are not very good. Man, I'm hoping we get some really good pulls in the rest of these packs. Right? These are supposed to be the big packs for us in this video. So maybe we're just building all the pack luck for one of these 5 packs. Maybe we'll get a McDavid in that last XFactor pack. But let's go let's start with these NHL. Let's get one of these NHL players packs down. We'll go to a Diamond player, jump back, and finish off with that XFactor player. Come on. These got to be the packs where we get something good, right? These are all, I think, gold players, all 80 plus. If I'm, well, apparently not 80 plus if we got Logan O'Connor there. Serge Savard, once again, an icon that's irrelevant because you can go buy any basic gold defenseman that's already better for like less than 1,000 coins. So not going to be what we're looking for. Another icon that I've never heard of. Let's keep going here. Bowen Byram. Oh, that was an interesting pack there. 81 overall. What's our highest in the day so far? Is it 81? Maybe we're 82? I don't actually remember. Another icon I've never heard of. Let's keep going here. A couple of packs left here. 82, Logan Couture. Another 82. Last card, Cale Fleury. All right, well, our highest so far is what? It's got to be 82, right? Because I don't feel like I've gotten anything else better than that. All right, Diamond Player Choice Packs. 10 players over 5 rounds. All gold players, 80 or higher. I don't actually know what the full extent of what you can get in these is. But of course, we'll have to wait and find out. So I guess we'll get Suzuki, and I guess we'll get... Does it really matter? Not really. Let's get Sorokin in there. All right, next round here. Oh, there we go. A left wing Alexander Tessier, I believe it's pronounced. NHL Hut Plays of the Year. 88 skating, high 80s all across the board there. Good shot, good hands. Checking pretty much is good, and then defense is where he kind of lacks a little bit. But that's still a really good pull. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to use him or not. He might fit down there on that 4th line. But of course, we got some speedy guys down there. So we'll have to wait and see if he comes into our roster. But he's got Magician, which we can turn into, I guess, a couple of different things here. But good pull. 86 overall. Hut Plays of the Year. Alexander Tessier. Let's go. I mean, obviously, we got to pick him. Let's also pick Zach Werenski. So far, so good. Unfortunately, he's not a defenseman. But it's still a really good card as we get back-to-back cards here. Jesper Wallstedt, I think that's how you pronounce it. I might be wrong about that one. 84 overall, so not horrible. But also, we got an 85, Marc-Andre Fleury in the roster, 86. Plus, we also got Thatcher Demko. So maybe we'll have to check him out, see if he's any good or not in game. He's got Light the Lamp and Bombarded. I'm not exactly sure if those will help us much as far as our synergies go. But let's select him. Let's get Nylander in there as well and move on to round 4. Round 4. Okay, well, our luck of good cards has come to an end, at least for right now. I guess we'll go Sharon Govich and we'll get Konechny in there, right? 2 back-to-back, special cards was huge. Got to get something else here. I was going to get really excited again, but Kirk McLean, not going to be what we're looking for, especially when I think all these cards are going to be untradeable, if I remember correctly. So we have a pair of Minnesota goaltenders. We'll get the young one in there, and we'll see what it is. I think, is that the last round? I don't remember exactly here. Yeah, that's the last round. So at the end of the day, we get 2 really good cards. Not really good, but pretty good cards. Alexander Tessier. I might be pronouncing his name wrong. I totally apologize if I am. And then also Jesper Wallstedt. So we'll have to check both those players out, see if they're any good. And, of course, we'll check them out on our team. Actually, these are tradable. So we might be able to trade some of those guys if it comes down to it. But let's start in the line here. Jumbo NHL Players Pack. All gold items are all gold NHL players with at least 10 of them being 80 plus. Come on. Give us something. We got 2 players so far that we can actually, you know, be excited about. Mark Borowiecki, one of my favorite players of all time there. JT Miller. Come on. Give us something good here. Kudobin, not going to be it. Give us something. Jack Campbell, not it either. Give us an upgrade. Give us a good player here. Come on. Got to get something good. Keith Yandel, not necessarily great, but the 85 speed's always nice. Patrick Maroon, William Carey, last card. Okay, well, didn't get anything good in this one, but let's hope to repeat our luck here with the Diamond NHL player, or Diamond Player Choice Pack. Got to get the names right here. We know the drill by now. 10 players over 5 rounds, 2 per round. Got to get something good here. Keith Yandel once again. I guess we'll get him because he'll be the best if we decide to sell him. And then let's get Radulov. Both those players might actually sell for something. Something I also got to think about too is players that have a what's it called? XFactor card. It requires players to buy the base card of that player. I don't know all of them offhand, but we got to look out for that, of course. I'll try to remember. I'm assuming if it's a notable name, it's got to be something decent, right? All right, come on. Ooh, what's that? That's okay. Well, it's not nearly as good as I was hoping, but well, he might go for something on the market. We get Xavier Bourdlot. I have no idea who this player is. Obviously, he's young if he's playing for Team Canada. 18 years old. Yeah, I don't know too much about this player, but he's not very good. And yeah, he's not going to be making our team, but we'll pick him anyway. And then we'll go with Will Butcher. I mean, we could get the 82 overall there, but does it really matter at the end of the day? Probably not. But either way, on to round 4 now. We got Jonathan Drouin. Cop, not really too much in this round. Let's end it off with a good pack here. Good round. Special card? No. Pierre Turgeon, Freddie Anderson, not too much in that one. Well, we get 2 special cards on the day. Well, I guess 3 if we want to count the bullcrap pack. But yeah, nothing in this second one. Just some players that are all going to go for a set or something. But here's the pack that I've been waiting for. We need a good defenseman. That is my goal, is to get a good defenseman. But if I get a really good forward like a Connor McDavid or like a Nathan McKinnon or, you know, one of those really good cards, I'm not going to be too upset about it. So we have a XFactor player from a choice of 5 of them. So I actually redeemed one of these a while ago. I don't remember who I got. I think I got Crosby in it. But let's see who we get in this one. Joe Pavelski, not a good card. If you want to fill up your bottom line with just some good defensive players, he's your guy. But for the most part, he's not it, right? He doesn't upgrade very well. He only gets to like an 85 or 86 overall. Mikko Rantanen, that could be a good pick there. I'm not sure how good he gets. All right, next one. Come on, McDavid. Draisaitl, I already have Draisaitl. But we'll have to wait and see here. Come on. Ovechkin. Yes. We could get him too. Last card. Oh, of course you have to do this to me. So I'm debating between 3 different players here, right? Pavelski, forget about him. Draisaitl we already have, so I'm not really too worried about him. I don't know if he's untradeable or not. I guess I probably should have checked that out. But I'm debating between Rantanen, Ovechkin, and Vasilevsky. Now, here's the reason. I want to pick Ovechkin just because, like, he's Alexander Ovechkin. And obviously, I need some good players. Ovechkin gets up to be a 92 overall. Obviously, he's one of the best players in the game. And he gets 3 synergies at the end of the day, 2 of them being customizable. It will take a lot to upgrade him, don't get me wrong. But obviously, he's Alexander Ovechkin. But also, having an X-Factor goalie has proved a lot of people's teams to be very good. And he's got 13 tiers to upgrade him from a 76 overall to a 93 overall card. Now, I really want both Vasilevsky and Ovechkin. But the problem is, which one do I want right now? I mean, realistically, I always need a forward, right? He's not necessarily the fastest of players, because he only gets up to be a 89 acceleration, 89 speed. Obviously, he's got the shot. His hands are there. His physical's there. His defense is there. It's going to take a lot to upgrade both players, so that's not really what I'm worried about. But who would I rather have out of Vasilevsky or Ovechkin? Like, who am I less likely to get again between the two? That's where I'm kind of like, I don't know who I want to get. They're both untradeable, so I can keep whoever, you know, as long as I want. It hurts me to say this, but I think I'm going to go in net with Vasilevsky. You know, I always need forwards, but I feel like my big hole right now is in the goaltender spot. I really want to pick Ovechkin, don't get me wrong, but I feel like I'm going to go in net, right? People that have Vasilevsky in net rarely lose, it feels like. So, I want both of them, but let's go with Vasilevsky. It's done. It's over with. We got him. You know, we can always pick up one of these players on the market, too. I guess maybe that's what I should have checked before I opened it. Was, you know, if I were to get something good, who would it have been? And, you know, how much would they have been on the market? Actually, we could check that real quick. So after putting everyone in our team that we packed that actually makes a difference as far as an upgrade goes, we are going to show you guys the new squad here along with everyone else that we've gotten off camera. So our first line looks like this. Kirill Kaprizov, Crosby, and Barzal. This actually was my second line. Then I realized that, you know, they were kind of tearing it up a little bit, but, like, not really. Like, our first line was our number one line, obviously. But I wanted, like, my first line, like, my real first line to play against the other team's, like, second lines. A little bit of mind games. I don't really know if it's helping or not, but either way, they're down on the second line now. So we have Draisaitl, Marner, and Matthews there. So these guys actually are my real first line. Like, I do love these players a lot more than all these guys on the first line. But still, these guys are down here on the second line. Down on our third line, Tessier makes his debut down there with Scheifele and DeBrincat. He actually was super cheap on the market. And, you know, yes, he's tiny. He's one tier away from being his best, but he's got the speed. He's got the shot. He's got the hands. Obviously, checking's not there, being 5'7", but he's a really good, speedy bottom six player for me. So, gotta love him there. You know, we can eventually sell him, I believe, if we make him go back down to that tier 1, which we will do eventually once we get an upgrade for that spot. But either way, he's been, I think he's been pretty good for me so far. I don't know if he's really gotten any points. 3 points in 4 games. That's not bad, right? A couple of games under his belt, and he's been a pretty decent player for me. So down on that fourth line goes Getzel, who I really want to get rid of, but unfortunately he's untradeable, so I can't really do anything with him. Kadri, you know, he's down there as well, along with Mark Stone, who we might switch out for someone different. Not exactly sure just yet. He's a decent little player, but, like, we also need someone a little faster down there on that fourth line. But over on defense, our roster looks a little bit different. So we eventually moved Orlov up to that first line, right? His speed and everything has been absolutely incredible for my roster. You know, his stats don't really show, but 25 points in 31 games. You know, I don't often get a lot of points with my defensemen, so they don't look nearly as good. But still, he's been a really good asset to my team so far. We got him in the free pack around Christmas time. We had a choice of a bunch of different players. We ended up choosing Orlov over a few other guys that, you know, weren't really what we were looking for. Obviously, I needed help on defense, so that's what we did. But either way, we got Luke Prokop down here as well. Same roster as you guys have seen before. This is why I desperately need upgrades. Obviously, I have 384s here. But Prokop, not a big fan of him in game, right? He's big, yes, but he's also kind of slow. So I want to move him eventually down to that third line. So I need someone to put up there on this top line with Orlov. And, you know, he's been kind of just holding down the fort with Orlov being the more aggressive guy there. But either way, on to the goaltender side. We already upgraded him a bunch, but Vasilevsky in net. We just did a couple of power-up collectibles as well, so we can eventually get him, you know, leveled up even more. But Either way, we have a decent little team here, 85 overall so far, and we only have, what, 3 gold cards in our roster, not counting our backup goaltender, because, like, who really cares about your backup goaltender? But 3 gold cards left to replace. You know, we might find another XFactor player to fill in for Stone there on that 4th line, but we also need a distributor there as well. So, good little roster so far. Obviously, we need some upgrades in some spots, but of course, we still have next time. We're waiting on Hut Rivals rewards. I think it ends in like an hour or 2 for me right now, along with Hut Champs rewards as well. So, we're waiting to get those packs. After we get those ones, if we have enough packs to make it worth it, we'll do another pack opening, of course, and we will hopefully get some upgrades for our team. But for now, guys, that's going to be it for today's video. That's going to be it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, hit that like button down below if you haven't yet, or if you're brand new here, make sure to subscribe, turn those post notifications on to never miss an upload, and don't forget, you can always change your mind later. But with all that being said, guys, we'll see you in the next one.